Today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, approximately 2 years ago, before Bitcoin went from 33,000 all the way up to 69,000, I was posting this pattern here, the Wyckoff accumulation pattern for Bitcoin. People were literally laughing at me. And what if I told you that this exact pattern is unfolding right now? And what if I told you that Bitcoin is so close completing it? I will talk about the price targets of this pattern, how I am personally going to trade it, and what my prediction is for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. If you are subscribed to the Mmcrypto channel, you are the first ones to see it. I did not even show it. Let me actually show you exactly here. I didn't even post it over on Twitter. And before I go into it, dear ladies and gentlemen, go down below, like this video all the way up to the moon, as we want Bitcoin to go all the way up to the moon as well. Like it right now, I would truly appreciate it. And now I want to show you this piece of content which it completely blew my mind. I took some time to prepare it. I actually made an announcement over on Twitter that I want to talk about that. It took me like some time to prepare this. And this is one of the most famous patterns there is out there, and I really like to use it for Bitcoin. I was one of the first ones, maybe not the first one of the first ones to use it a few years ago. It was every time accurate AF. And now you can see this Wyckoff accumulation schematic where you have phase A, B, C, D, and E. Predicts usually a big breakdown for Bitcoin. This is usually the end of the bear market, right? And then actually having the bear market low in the spring, and then a rally towards the upside, a long consolidation among the resistance lines, and eventually a breakout towards the bull market high. You can see here as C means selling climax, AR is alternative retest. You have a lot of different things here happening for Bitcoin throughout this. Usually it can be 1 week up to a few months, and on stock markets maybe even partially, sometimes longer. And here for Bitcoin, we are basically talking about the time frame from July all the way up to April. So that's like a year approximately. And what you can see is almost up to this candlestick, we are seeing the same things here. So you can see the preliminary support on the left side. Right here, it's marked as a preliminary support, and also the future resistance. Here you can see preliminary support is getting future resistance. You have a selling climax in phase A, and then in spring, in phase C, we are actually bottoming out. Right? A few things are, let me just tell you what's different on this chart of the Bitcoin reality as of right now and within the last 10-11 months, and the chart here. Let me actually quickly go back to the phase mode for that. So we can see in phase C specifically, you can go back and make a screenshot and actually look at it a little bit closer. This bear market was a little bit lower than it should be in accordance to the chart, but that is already it. But definitely it was a little bit lower than it should be in accordance to the chart. And what we can also see is in phase B, the relief rally, the false rally, which we saw also here in phase B, should have been a little bit higher. So we should have retested the 29,000 US dollar mark at least. We missed it by a little bit. With that being said, almost everything else is up to the dot, perfectly following the trajectory for Bitcoin. And now the question, of course, is, dear ladies and gentlemen, what should we do with this? What should be the trade based on that? And you all know that I am myself in a trade for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin raking in $800,000 in a profit. The Ethereum trade 1,200%, like 100,000 US dollars almost. So we are talking here about almost $1 million US dollars in a profit accumulated on both of these trades. Now, when am I going to take profits? Maybe that's not the right question to ask. When am I going to scale up this trade? Well, the profits I'm going to take when I'm wrong and when I realize I'm wrong. But now the question is, when the heck am I going to scale higher? So what you can see here, this is my chart. This is the perfect chart, which not perfect, but almost perfect chart, which I prepared for you here. With the preliminary support, right? Selling climax. Then we have a phase D accumulation, a last capitulation in phase C. Eventually the breakout out of the spring. And here the consolidation in the resistance. And this doesn't go forever, as you know. Few more days, 1 to 2 weeks, but eventually we will have to reach phase E, and that is when it will show whether this theory, and it's a theory until proven wrong, so don't take it for granted, when this theory is going to be proven right or wrong, and the moment we are breaking, let me call it the 32,000 US dollar level, just to make sure, the moment we are breaking it, I am waiting for price targets around the 38,000, 45,000 and even higher price targets for Bitcoin, because if we positively confirm the break of this Wyckoff accumulation pattern, or Wyckoff, or however you want to call it. My mother tongue is German, so I'm not actually sure myself. The moment we are confirming the breakout out of this, we are talking here about a full-blown bull market for Bitcoin. I'm talking about a full-blown bull market for Bitcoin. And if you are subscribed to the Mmcrypto channel, you know that I've been posting about that multiple times already. I was quoting here this trend change on the monthly at 13,000 US dollars. I was quoting here 42,000 price target, and also the bull market begin, or the bull market continuation with this Wyckoff pattern here in July 2021. And actually people were telling me you were the first one to show this, because already in 2019 or 2020, I have to go back and check it. I made like 1,800 videos. I was already posting the Wyckoff patterns. So this one is a very, very crazy one. And I wanted to ask you, if you like this type of content, it's different content to usually. If this helped you in any type, shape or form to understand the state of Bitcoin right now, I would like to ask you for one thing besides liking the video or like commenting. Please share this video with your friends. Shed some light. Show them this could be a scenario for Bitcoin. Maybe you can help your friend, your community or whatever with sharing this video, going down below, share the link on Twitter, Telegram, or wherever you feel comfortable with it. It's not only for me, it's actually to do others a favor, to give them another perspective, another viewpoint. Let me know down below. That would be truly, really, really appreciated. And of course, if you want to be trading as well, I will leave down below a 1,000 US dollar free long position. What you have to do is click register. And actually, usually the deposit requirements are crazy. Here I negotiated for you a 500 US dollar deposit requirement. If you deposit that, you get 1,000 US dollar free long position, 500 deposit, $1,000 free long position. And this is the thing. You do not even have to touch your own money for that. You just get a long position airdrop, basically, on Bitcoin. That's beautiful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, dear ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of Mmcrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.